In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Trello's calendar view to schedule, manage, and visually organize your team's tasks with due dates, labels, and drag-and-drop rescheduling. Trello is one of the most flexible project management tools out there, and while most people use it as a simple Kanban board, the calendar view unlocks a whole new level of planning by turning your cards into a timeline you can actually work with. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First things first, you need to set up your board. Open the team's Trello board that you'll be working with. Or if you don't have one yet, create a shared board inside your team workspace. A team workspace is essentially a folder that holds all your related boards and lets everyone on your team access them without needing to be manually added to each one. When you create a new board, give it a clear descriptive name that reflects the project or workflow, like Q3 product launch or editorial calendar. This is a best practice that pays off later, because when you switch to calendar view, the board name becomes the top-level label for everything you see, so clarity now saves confusion later. Also, invite your team members from the workspace settings right away. There's nothing worse than setting up a beautiful calendar only to realize half your team can't see it. Once your board is ready, it's time to assign due dates and flesh out your cards. Open any card on your board and you'll see the card detail view pop up. On the right-hand side, there's a section for dates. Click the Due Date button. This lets you set both a start date and a due date for that task. A common pitfall here is only setting the due date and ignoring the start date, but the start date is what tells the calendar view when work actually begins. If you only set a due date, your card will appear as a single point in time rather than a span on the calendar, which makes it much harder to visualize overlapping tasks. So, take an extra second to add that start date. While you're in the card, also assign team members by clicking the Members button and add labels like Urgent, Phase 1, In Review, or whatever categories your workflow needs. Labels are color-coded, and in Calendar View, those colors show up directly on the cards, giving you a quick, at-a-glance sense of priority or status without having to click into anything. Now let's enable the Calendar View itself. Look at the top left corner of your board, right next to the board name. You'll see a drop-down menu that currently says something like Board or View. Click that drop-down and you'll see a list of available views, including Timeline, Table, Dashboard, and of course, Calendar. Select Calendar. One important thing to note. If you're using a free Trello plan, you may need to be on a board that's part of a workspace, not a personal board, for Calendar View to be available. If the option is grayed out, check your workspace settings or upgrade your plan. Most teams find the extra visibility well worth it. Once you select Calendar, the view will load immediately, and this is where the magic happens. Your cards will automatically plot onto a calendar layout based on the due dates and start dates you set earlier. Tasks with both a start and a due date will stretch across multiple days as a bar, while tasks with only a due date will appear as a single-day event. This is your new command center. You can see at a glance what your week or month looks like, where the bottlenecks are, and who's overloaded. And here's the best part. You can drag and drop any card directly within the calendar to reschedule it. Just click and hold a card, move it to a new date or a new time slot, and release. Trello automatically updates the card's due date and start date in the background. This is much faster than opening each card individually to tweak dates, and it makes sprint planning or weekly reviews a breeze. A pro tip here. If you're dragging a card that spans multiple days, make sure you grab it by the edge that represents the start date if you want to shift the whole block, or by the end if you want to extend or shorten the duration. It's a small detail, but it gives you a lot of control. So to recap, you've set up your board, assigned due dates and start dates, added team members and color labels, and enabled calendar view. Now you can see all your work laid out visually and reschedule tasks simply by dragging them. This transforms Trello from a simple to-do list into a real planning tool that helps you manage time, not just tasks. One next step I'd recommend is using the Calendar View's filter option to focus on specific labels or members. Just click the filter button in the top right to temporarily hide everything except, say, urgent items or a single person's assignments. That's incredibly useful during stand-up meetings or when you're doing a personal workload check. If you ever need to revisit these steps, save this video or bookmark it for later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.